Gaius Salvius Liberalis is innocent of the murders of King Cogidumus and Paris. There is no adequate proof of committing these heinous crimes. Although Salvius admitted to forging Cogidumus's will, he did it because Domitian threatened his life. Domitian was also responsible for the death of Paris. He found out about his wife's affair with Paris and killed Paris in a fit of jealous rage. As for Cogidumus, he was a very old king living in a prison. It is quite possible that he died of old age. What was your relationship with the deceased Paris?
He was a very skilled pantomime. I enjoyed his performances very much.
Is that all?
We were having an affair, okay? I loved him very much and he treated me better than Domitian ever did.
Did Domitian know of your affair?
I don't know. I suspected his freedman Epaphroditus did.
Hypothetically, what would happen if Domitian found out about your affair with Paris?
There's no doubt in my mind he would have killed Paris.
Thank you. That is all for now. You are free to leave, but remember, you cannot leave the Roman Empire until the trial is complete. Epaphroditus, did you know about the affair between Domitia and Paris?
Yes, I felt it was my best interest to keep my eye on those two.
Why?
I am loyal to Domitian. I suspected them of treachery.
Did you tell Domitian about your findings?
Indeed.
Do you have any evidence that suggests Salvius was responsible for the murders?
He told me he wanted Paris to be removed, but it sounded more to me like he wanted him to be exiled.
That is all, kind sir. Thank you. The defense would like to state the fact that Cogidumus was nearly 80 years old, in a prison, in Britain, in the winter, while he was sick. What do you think killed him? What was the state of Cogidumus's health before his sad death?
My dear friend Cogidumus was very sick. That's why he went to Aquae Sulis.
How old was he?
He was 80 years old.
Did his health ever improve?
No.
Is it possible that Cogidumus died of natural causes?
Well, I suppose, but Salvius...
No further questions. You may leave the stand. Salvius, did you forge Cogidumus's will?
Yes, but only because I feared for my life.
And why did you fear for your life?
Domitian blackmailed me into doing it. He wanted to be king of Britain to have absolute control over the Roman Empire.
Why didn't Domitian forge the will himself?
He couldn't risk getting caught. He needed to have someone to do his dirty work for him.
Why is your name mentioned so many times in the will?
If the will was investigated, Domitian wanted it to appear as if I had done it for my own personal gain.
Did you?
No, of course not. I'm a good Roman citizen.
Thank you for your time. No further questions. Did Domitian know about the affair? Do not lie, girl.
I don't know. I know his freedman Epaphroditus did, so maybe he told him.
Who was in the party of soldiers that came to arrest you in Paris?
The only people I knew were Epaphroditus and his tribune.
Who brought Paris's head to Domitian?
I don't know. They took me back to the palace before anything ever happened with his head.
So Domitian did not actually kill Paris?
I don't know. I saw who actually killed him, but I don't know who ordered it. But who actually did kill him was neither Salvius nor Domitian.
Were you charged with the task of killing Paris by Domitian?
I, Epaphroditus, was.
Due to the failure of your initial attempt to kill him, is it also true that you consulted the defendant for advice?
Yes, but his advice wasn't for me to kill either of them.
During the consultation, is it true that Salvius said to you, "Trust me, friend, I will manage the whole task for you. An ambush will be prepared. Domitia and Paris will be enticed into the trap. They will be both captured and punished."
Yes, but he never said anything about killing them.
The defense stated that Salvius merely replied that Paris would be removed. When you asked that punishment would be, however, the defense neglected to mention that Salvius made a distinction between individual punishments for Paris and Domitia. Did Salvius say that Domitia would be accused, condemned, or perhaps punished?
No, he said that she would be accused, condemned, and exiled.
Furthermore, you asked about Paris's punishment. Did Salvius distinctly say that he would be removed, not exiled, as the defense so erroneously inferred earlier?
Removed is a synonym for exiled, not killing.
No further questions. Quintus, during the previous cross-examination you were cut off. Would you please finish your statement concerning the death of Queen Cogidumnus? I believe you're going to say that it's very unlikely that that Cogidumnus died of old age, and that you had evidence of Salvius' fault. You were cut off at, but Salvius...
None of the above. I was just going to say that I believe Salvius is guilty of the crimes, but I have no evidence.
Are you aware of Salvius' ever feeling that Cogidumnus was in the way? According to a transcript we have of his conversation with Cogidumnus, it appears that Salvius felt Cogidumnus was in the way of his will and the emperor's will. Would you like to clarify this?
I wasn't there at the time of the conversation. That'd be a better question for Salvius.
Are you aware of any instances where Salvius tried to kill others who were in his way?
I suspect he's killed more, but I have no proof.
Is it also true that Salvius sent his men to kill both you and Dumnorix while you two rode to warn Agricola of impending doom? And was he not successful in killing Dumnorix?
I don't know who sent the men. I think it was Salvius, but I don't know for sure.
Thank you. That is all. Jury, it is clear by Salvius' own admission that it was he who forged the will of Cogidumnus, and he and the defense have failed to provide any evidence suggesting that Domitian indeed blackmailed him. It was thus obvious that you made up a claim to reduce the sentence. Please remember, members of the jury, that it is your responsibility to uphold the law, regardless of the circumstances. Do not allow this blatant disrespect for the emperor and his terrible injustice pass. It is clear that Salvius is guilty with what he has been charged with. Domitian killed Paris in a fit of jealous rage, and Cogidumnus died of old age, while Salvius forged the will under order of Domitian. Jury, it's time to make your call.